Okay, the steak was pretty good. It came out nice, and this is effectively like propane grilling because you just have like the flame, and came out decently. So I think I'm gonna try some pork chops. I'm not gonna eat this tonight, but we'll throw some on. We get these pork chops here. Might as well just cook and just let it cover it up, let it cook. So I'm gonna attempt some pork chops. Now you don't want to mess around with pork. So if the pork doesn't come out that great, we'll just take a chance. The steak was decent. What'd you think?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good, very filling. I'm full now. Can't eat like I used to. But this can be tomorrow's dinner if it comes out okay. But, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this pork. I'm not going to add more vegetable. Take a look here. Because I think the fat from the steak is heating up the tray, right?
Okay.
So let's open this up here. I don't know how many I should put on at once. Because there's, how many are here? 6?
Yes.
All right. So what we'll do, I'll start putting them on. Yes, with my bare hands, it's going to roll up. Maybe we can fit all of them. There's one. You're saying you don't like the coloration of this pork?
No, I think it looks okay.
Now, these chops are pretty thick.
Yes.
So put that on. Let me take a look over here, this bloody mess. I'll get rid of this, and then I'm going to start poking or scouring these here. So just pause.
No.
All right, what I want to do, let me grab a fork. Maybe I should cut little slats in it, little slits. These, they're pretty thick. These are thick cuts. You got the flame on high, you see here?
Yep.
Flame's on high. So maybe I'll just do a little, not cut the thing up, but just cut little,
Yes.
I'll poke them too, but for now, just get some,
Yes.
so it cooks more evenly. And again, pork chops, we don't want them to be too dry and too disgusting. But pork is different than beef. You don't want it to be undercooked either, because you can get serious problems from undercooked pork. And it's not kosher for a reason. But anyway, what do you think?
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right, pause. All right, gonna put the raw utensils on its own little plate. Now what I'll do, I'll cover this up. But see, what do you think, buddy? It looks slid it up a bit.
Yes, it does.
And where are the? Here, we'll give it some breathing holes here. So slits and holes. Put the hole, find the slit. Anyway, hopefully this will cook up somewhat decently. So I'm going to leave it on high just so we get some coverage, some flame. And I'll keep an eye on it because we don't have to smoke up to hell, but smoke the place up. 7, 9, I'll leave it on for about maybe 10 minutes and I'll check on it, maybe flip it, turn down the flame. Gonna make sure that pork, grills up. Cooks thoroughly, yeah. Because you don't want to, like I said, don't want to mess around with pork, for sure. Okay, I think it's been about 5 minutes, and of course we got a smoky mess because this really is, I guess, kind of stupid to do. But I want to make sure the pork cooks a bit. Again, high flame still because it's pork. Yeah, there is a smell. I don't think it's the pork. I think you're right. This tray beneath is starting to. Now it doesn't look quite right. It's kind of whitish, but it does appear to be cooking. So what I'll do I'll flip them over. I'll do another 5 minutes on high flame, and then I'll turn down the flame so it's not smoking like this, and we'll go from there. But what do you think? Oh,
Yeah. If you look down below.
Yeah.
Feel the extra flame, the grease around the burner.
Yeah, so you're saying the grease itself is now catching fire. Great.
Yeah.
The grease itself, all that excess grease. Oh, shit.
Take those two.
Ever a chance to flip them? Don't worry, I got a fire extinguisher. Okay, so we got a grease fire from doing this. Okay, so not recommended, or I should have gotten a new tray. Shouldn't use the old one. Oh well. But that's cool. We'll keep going. We'll clean this off. We'll put this flame out. We'll see what we can do. Or I'll put these in the fucking frying pan or in the oven. It's actually kind of cool though, even though it can be dangerous. and I understand. I'm counterphobic. I'm the guy who burns his hand up and goes back for more. It's kind of cool how you have like this natural roving flame, sort of cooking the meat underneath. But no, we weren't supposed to get fire in the the tray. But it does look like it is grilling. What do you think? Do we keep going? Do we? Yeah, the biggest concern is now the grease on the tray.
There's also grease below.
Green below.
Take a look below. You turn the flame off, and just throw a flame there.
Ah, shit. Okay. And plus this, this pan probably wasn't designed, this tray wasn't designed for it. Ah, yes. Watch occupational click, burn the house down. Okay, yeah, the fire died down. I don't know if it's going to catch fire again. Yeah, I was about to put these in the oven, just bake them. But I'm like, you know what? They're actually looking kind of interesting. If this worked, this could be... I'll probably never do this again because of the danger involved. But they actually look pretty damn good. And it's so much easier to access. I don't have to worry about charcoal and ash all over the place. Just have to worry about a kitchen fire, grease fire. But I think the problem was, you know, if we, let's say, trying to do 2 meals in the same night was the problem. You know, you can do one or the other. We did the steak. If we had done this from the get-go, I don't think that would have happened, but then the steak would have burned. In other words, there's just too much grease on this tray or this pan for this to be effective. I want to flip them all over. All right, I'm going to try a little more as an experiment. Sorry, I'm going to try a bit more. I'll keep an eye on them. I'll keep the flame low instead of high flame. It's high-ish, but not too high. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to cover it again. Let's see what happens if a fire starts again. If the fire catches. Here, let's take a look. And I'll keep it on for like, maybe not 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, and we'll take a look.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to prevent, you know, a fire, but I'm also trying to prevent the whole house from smoking up. But for now, I'll play it safe. I'll open this up, let some of the air out, let some of the steam out, and smoke. And the flame is high-ish, but not as high, and we'll see. We'll see what this does. Okay, I did raise, you know, the flame a bit just to hurry up with the cooking process. I'll lower it just to hurry up and make sure the pork is cooked. We got smoke, lots of smoke, but no fire. Where there's smoke, there's not always fire. Not this time. Well, there's fire down below. Anyway, let's take a look here. Where is that? It's still quite white. It doesn't look cooked. I don't like that color at all. Not that it would be cooked that quickly, but I want to, you know. And that's starting to come along. I'll flip them again. We're seeing some browning. It's really all the fat that would have been in the frying pan is now on this tray here, but it's burning up. See? And we'll center that, and I'll cover it again for, I don't know, a few more minutes. We'll see. All right, so my brother's complaining about all the smoke, so I'm going to turn down the flame. I'll turn it down, give it a slow cook over, you know, flames on 2. All right, okay, all right. So I did close it back up. You know, it's on lower flame and keep most of the smoke in. I do hear some sizzling, but I'm not really worried about a grease fire. This hand has seen worse. So let's take a look. It's been a few minutes. Let's take a look. Okay, cooking along. And I know my mother really loved her Foreman grill. Got her Foreman grill when it came out, and she always loved it because she would say, "Wow, look at all the fat that dripped down. This would have been in the food." So she loved the Foreman grill. I like the concept of not having the fat all in the food, but the Foreman grill is kind of a pain in the ass. So I thought this would be a quicker method, and it's just, I guess it's too messy and too risky. What do you think, buddy?
Yes.
But we'll finish this. At least get these 4 done. How do they look? Still too white, of course.
Still too pale.
We got a spatula is coming handy. And if I get a jab again, problem, I'll do it. These are thick cuts. And again, we don't want to be too dry, that sucks, but these are way too white. See that?
Yeah.
White ain't right, man. It's brown, that's 10. What do you think?
Yeah, they need more time to cook.
Let's cover this up. And if I'd walk away, have a drink or something, but it's like, oh, it might be a grease fire.
Yes.
Alright, so this is still doing its thing, but it's time for a local refreshment. I won't walk away, but here, hold this, buddy. I'll pour the, we got a jug here. I call it a bud jug, 40 ouncer. You want some?
Yes, I do.
Pour it so we don't get too much foam. In my aluminum cup, in my burned hand covered in garage door paint. I'm all happy now. This beer, that's better than beer and fire and open flame and, you know, bacon grease. Maybe I am. Are you still recording?
Yes.
Maybe I am counterphobic because on a subconscious level, why am I doing this? I don't know. I was scorned by the grease once. I'll be damned. I'm not going to let the grease get me or whatever. No. Which cup did you want? Which one was yours?
Just that one.
Okay. Let me scoop out the phone. You can take this is too foamy. Is that part of the cups too? Like part of the sheen wearing off? You know, it's not just the way you pour it. It's getting really foamy with me. Record that and record me having a victory. So. Record here.
Yes.
That's still going?
Yep, that's still
Flame's
going.
not too crazy because it's on 2, so it's not too. The smoke is not.
Yeah.
I remember my first victory sip. I think I've earned a drink here. Think I'm an alcoholic?
Without a doubt, buddy.
Think I have a drinking problem?
Yes.
It's good. It's
Yes, you do.
I'm not driving anywhere. I'm a big boy. I'm over 21 by 21 years, I think, so it's okay. But I got some too. I guess I gotta stop drinking so much. Eating this unhealthy crap probably doesn't help. But, let's take a look. I'll open up. Let's take a look. But I'm not gonna turn it yet. I think it needs to sit some more. So let's take a look at what we. Okay, it's still whitish, but cooking-ish.
Yeah, it's getting there.
But move the camera a little to your right so you can see. Like, should we reverse it or should we maybe raise the front burner flame? It seems like this is whiter than it should be. Those in the back look like they cook better.
Maybe like.
Or there was more. That's where the flame was. There was more of a fire there.
Move the front 2 to the back, the center 2 forward. Hold on.
That's not a bad idea.
Do I need to record that or?
Well, yeah. Why don't you do real quick? How am I gonna do this here? Holding it. I got a beer in one hand, and I got a Tom's in. Let's see what I can do. We can move things around here. What do you think? Tell me what should go where. Like a puzzle. You want to put this one back here?
Correct.
Let's slide that over.
And move the middle one to the front.
This one here?
Yes. And then
That
that
side looks pretty good.
And then that one to the center. And then do the same on
I think this side looks good. Now, maybe over here.
No, buddy.
What do you want me to do?
That one goes in the center. The center one comes forward.
This one goes in the center.
Yes.
Where's this one go?
Forward. And then that other one goes to the back.
How's that?
Okay.
This one still looks, this looks really white.
Yes, it does.
And do I raise the back burner flame then? Or the back one things right?
Maybe.
I should raise the front. They're in the front, they didn't cook too well. So I'm going to raise that to a 3.
Raise the other one to a 3.
We'll come on 3.
Yes.
Actually, let's leave it open for a minute. Let's see what happens. And you see the smoke coming up because it's the grease on the pan, the tray here. But what the hell? We'll stop. Keep recording?
Yes, sir.
Let's cover it up. Let's see what happens.
Let's cover it up.
Let's take a chance. Columbus took a chance, right?
Yes.
All right, so I raised the flame again to speed up the cooking process, and we're probably going to have a grease fire. Now, you know what happened? There's so much crud on the tray that I think it's preventing the heat from fully cooking the meat. But let's take a look. But it is definitely grilling. It's definitely coming along. And the smoke's not good. Probably a little too high. Maybe I should leave this off for a minute. Even this is still smoking in my hands. And it's like... But it is definitely cooking slowly. We don't have a fire. We don't have a fire before it finishes cooking. Here, while I hold this, do you want to... I have a camera in one hand, grill lid in the other. Do you want to just flip them or move them around? Do you want to... It's still quite white on the bottom. There's all this junk shit. Something better. We're going to do a heat test in a minute just out of curiosity to see what it is. That one doesn't look... That looks too raw, doesn't it? Worst case, you can always put these in. In fact, maybe, can we move this grill plate a little further out? Maybe it's not quite over the flame.
That way or this way?
Towards me. Pull the circle towards me. Kind of, easily, not all with it. Let's try that. Yeah, it's a smoky mess. Smoky, greasy mess, but it is... it looks better.
It appears to be cooking, yes.
appears to be cooking nicely. All the fat that's dripping off, and then, between, what do you call it again? The Pam, what do you call it?
Vegetable oil.
Oh, yeah, there's a name for it, something on it.
Well, Vegeline is a different brand.
Oh, okay, so the vegetable oil plus the fat from the steak, and now the fat from the pork that's falling down, dripping down, is causing it to cook. And we moved it a bit. I think it wasn't totally over the flame properly. Yeah, so it is smoking. You see any fire? Any flame?
Nope.
Any unnatural fire? This is just... It's cooking nicely. Now, if we can prevent a fire, we can let that, keep it covered for a few minutes and then turn and flip, and it should be, better cooked. All right, so it's really smoking up, perhaps a little too dangerous. And we're on the 4 setting. I'm just trying to make it to, in a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, lived a miner, 49er. I want to get to 49. I just like this hang up. And then I'll open this up, lower the flame. But hopefully, if anything good comes out of all this smoke and steam, it should be more cooked-ish. I think the trick was moving. It was a little off-centered from the flames below. Yeah, the flames are... See, and you're right, this tray we're using probably wasn't designed to have, it was meant to go into an oven, not have a constant flame, burning. So, okay, we're at 49. Let's see what we can do here. But, how's it look? More cooked-ish?
Oh, yeah.
Want to flip them, or you can lower the flame and flip? I'm holding the, see over here, I'm trying to hold this. This is still smoking. My brother's going to flip these. There we go. There. I can put this down and hold. Now the one we were most concerned with was which one? It was one that was like super duper white. Buddy. Easy, buddy. It's okay. You want to turn the flame down, buddy? Is it scaring you? I should have done that. I'll take the risk of burning my burning my hand again. There was one. I can't remember. Was that one or if we moved it? There was one that was like a little too white. Now look at that. Look at that. It's starting to burn on the bottom of the grease. Which one was like really super duper white?
They moved them around too many times.
And we've lost track. We'll go back and watch this video. I should. Also, the smoke inhalation is probably bad. And like you said, vaping is probably bad. But I will lower the flame. But I want to use. It's like this catch-22. Don't want to cause a fire. But we want it to cook faster. So I feel like we turn down the flame. All right, I'll give it. All right, let me just. I'll play it safe. All right, let's turn this down. Turn this down. Turn this down. Lower flame. 2-ish. Open this up to let the smoke. And most of the smoke is coming from the grease below on the tray. No reported change. Yeah, well, even though it's on the flame, give me a rough estimate. Let's see here. It's still on the flame. It's 170 something?
173.
What does pork have to be,
145.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take one off and try it. I don't want to put this kitchen fire, but we'll put that there. Let's take a look here, hon.
That's going to 190.
Well, let me stop. It's all right. Hold on. Pick one. I'll pull it off, and you can try it. Which one do you want?
Use this one.
Hey, this still looks a little too white to me. Hold on. See, this looks a little too white-ish. Then again, it is
Take that one.
like you said. This one here. You said it's the other white meat. So, all right. What is it supposed to be? According, what does it tell you? Pork is supposed to be what? I don't see. What does it say? Pork.
135 at the lowest, 165 at the highest.
Oh,
We're going to 177.
really? All right. So maybe here. Let's try it. Hold on. Maybe I'm paranoid. I hear stories about tapeworms and things. You got.
This one went to 175-ish. This should be good.
You're going like deep in the middle, deep thick cut. Which one? Pick one.
That one.
Point to, where does it tell you what pork's supposed to be?
See pork?
Yeah. Where's the other one? I see the pig. Where's it tell you the temperature?
See right there.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at this off camera so we can study it.
Let's try this one back there. Let's try this Mono Grande.
Yep.
You got 170 something?
175, yeah.
I don't know, that one. This one I don't try. It looks too white. This one might be doable over here. It's not breaking 170.
Yeah.
So that one's a little under, a little raw. And this one I suspect is a little raw. So those four came out very well. They're all in the 170s, which is healthy, right? Which is cooked. This. That's interesting. It's rising well above 170 here. Put it over there. Try it over there, because it doesn't look right. Hey, if it works, it works. All right. So apparently this one is undercooked. It's the thickest. All right, so I'll recover this for a few minutes. We'll go from there. Let's take a look. There is some. It's not raw, but this is like the steak. So that's, I'm trying to keep it separate. But oh well. Okay, so I want to check out my brother's little thing because where does it tell you? Show me the thing. Where's it? I saw the pig, but how do you know which temperature it corresponds to? I'm trying to understand this. Let's take a look. I see.
You see a pig, a sheep, and a pork, beef, lamb. There's a picture of a pig, picture of a cow.
Okay, and pork. I see pork, beef, lamb, and I see the pig, the cattle, and a little lamb. Okay, what do we do? And where does it tell you the temperature?
Right above it, you see 130.
Oh, so okay, this apply. I'm sorry. I'm trying to point. I can't hold the camera pointer. Hold this. Hold this. You got to hold it. Take two hands and hold it. Because you don't want your face on camera. Just hold it. Okay. So these, the pig, the beef, and the lamb, all these temperatures pertain to that. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
And what is this here? I see a chicken.
There's the chicken temps.
Those are the chicken
and the fish temps.
Fish temps. So what are these temps? Like which of the temps apply to these? Yeah.
So with the pork, the beef, and the lamb, you don't want to go below 130.
Where's it? Show me.
You see right here, 130?
Oh, okay, 130.
That's where it says here. It says medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
Then up here, if you go to 165, see it says well done.
Okay.
So
the bottom line, literally, the bottom line pertains to those three.
Yes.
And then with the fish, you don't want to go below 145.
Correct, sir.
So fish have to be cooked. Okay.
And with the chicken, you want to be at 165. Mm-hmm. And what is this? Ground beef?
I have no idea.
Yeah, ground meat, you also want to be at 160.
Okay.
So like if you were to make hamburgers with the ground beef, you want 160.
Okay. And these are all, so wait, again, one more time, tell me the magic number for pork. It appears to be
145, 155.
And well done would be anything up to 160. Anything above 155 is well done according to this?
Correct, sir.
Okay, we were in the 170s, so I guess we're good. Let's check this guy. He looks more cooked. I'm going to put him. I'll give him his own little spot. What are we getting? Okay, now we're well over 170. Okay, good. So they should be cooked. And they still look very juicy. We'll try them in a minute. They still look very, very juicy. All right, so now I took one of them, cut it in half because we're getting kind of full. But let's take a look. I think it looks good. It's white on the inside, but the outside looks cooked. A little pink there, but it should be all right. According to my brother's thermometer, this is cooked. So I'm going to try this. I'll let you know how it comes out. Yeah. All right, so we just had it over here. we just split one, and I would just, like you said, you put it best. Some pieces were kind of smoky, but on the whole, it was like butter. Very juicy, very tender, not undercooked
Very
at all.
sweet.
Very sweet. It was delicious, and we didn't add anything to it. We just put it on and grilled it. There was something freaking. I might have, I'm full, and I probably shouldn't eat that much, but I kind of feel like tomorrow it's not going to taste as good.
Correct, sir.
So I don't know. I kind of want to. Do you want another piece?
I'm kind of stuffed. You cut one in half.
I'm going to cut one in half and half because this is actually. Oh my god! I'll try another one. That one we just had was delicious. I'm not sure which one that was, but it was fucking delicious. It's delicious, I must say. Yeah, it looks cooked inside. This was yeah. So you would describe like butter, like it was just. I had a little salt, little pepper afterwards, but it's like this is like very juicy, very tender, very it actually came out quite well. So there you have it. That's grilling on a stovetop, which I don't know, wouldn't necessarily recommend because it's probably dangerous and it's messy, but it tastes pretty damn good.